Hello, 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 everyone. Let's see who's going to join us. Let's see. Are we live? Excuse me. Tickle. Okay, there we are, officially live. I'm going to share with our groups really quickly. Let's see. The VIP and, of course, my team. All right, there we are. We are officially 100% live. Now let's see who's going to join us. Please say hello when you get here. We'd love to know who's hanging out with us. We do have a few uh, little housekeeping things to get in order, and then we will get to stamping. Hey, Miss Lori, thanks for joining. Hope that means your computer's all finished updating. Always pick the best times to update. Like mine a couple weeks ago, and I decided to update just before I went live. That was fun. So I was like 5 minutes late. So fun. Windows. Famous Windows. All right, let's get to our housekeeping, and I'm going to switch to this being the big camera. Okay, so Paper Pumpkin, we are in that August Paper Pumpkin ordering period or subscription period, I should say. This one is the Meaningful Flowers. You have until August 10th. Today is the 6th, so you still have a few days left to get in on this kit. This one is a non-stamping kit, but you do get a stamp for the kit. Oh, sorry, Lori. I know it's always painful when they go through those stupid updates. They take forever, and again, they always come at the worst possible moment. So this is a non-stamping kit. You do get a free stamp set with it, but to complete the projects, you don't need any stamping. You're going to make 8 cards for each of 2 designs. You're going to get 8 coordinating envelopes. You're also going to get a pretty peacock ink spot. You're going to get pre-cut paper pieces with some watercolor designs, and you're going to get enough adhesive to complete your project. So again, you have until the 10th of August to subscribe to make sure you get this kit in the mail. Bonus days. July wrapped up earning those bonus coupons. You got $5 coupon codes for every $50 you spent in the month of July. This month, you're now able to use those coupon codes. You turn them in, and you'll get $5 or more knocked off your final cost of your product. Hey, Sue. Hey, Nancy. Hopefully, you can hang out for just a little while. Hey, Barb. Glad you made it. Oh, thanks for sharing, Nance. I appreciate that so much. So, anywho, bonus coupons, you can redeem them all this month. You have until the end of the month to use them, so don't let them go to waste if you have those coupons. We have new kits being released every month. I do not have the August tutorial bundle yet. The girl who coordinates this, puts it all together. We send everything to her. She hasn't gotten those back to me, but those of you who have placed your orders, I do have your names. I do have your email, and I will get them off to you as soon as I get it. Same for my team. My team always gets these tutorial bundles. And how you get them is by placing a $50 order in my online store. It becomes a free gift to you when you do that. If you're a demonstrator and you obviously don't want to order from me, you're going to order from yourself, you can certainly go to my online store and purchase this outright for $20. Again, the July one is up and posted, so that is ready for purchase. The August one is a little bit delayed, but as soon as I have it, it will get uploaded and available for purchase. Online exclusives are going strong. So far, nothing that I'm aware of has sold out in that online exclusive. So fun times. I you know what? I left it downstairs. I didn't even bring it up. I did get my winter mini day before yesterday, Saturday. I'm so confused, guys. I don't even know what day it is. It came yesterday morning, Saturday. So I have it in my hot little hands, and oh my God, it is freaking amazing. This is probably one of the best catalogs. And I know I say it every year, but every year it gets better. And this one is amazing. Absolutely love this catalog. There, I can't show you pictures, but I don't have it up here to show you pictures anyway, so we're safe. But I can tell you there is a punch in there. It's the polar bear, and it reminds me of the Coca-Cola polar bear. It's a punch. It's a punch. It's a punch bundle. That's all I'm gonna say. But there are so many amazing sets in there. There are sets in there that are totally non-holiday Christmas, so it just winter projects. Just awesome. I used to see a share icon, but I don't see it anymore. So I don't know where or what to do to share. Oh, that's kind of interesting. You don't see a share under the video? Odd. No worries, Barb. I mean, if you can't find it, you can't find it, but it does help if you can. But that new catalog, I'm telling you, if you have purchased anything from me in the last 1 year, you have a catalog on the way. Just telling you. Hey, Carol from Connecticut. Thanks for joining us. We're so glad to have you. So, anyway, today we are focusing on Reach for the Stars. I actually have a fourth card, but I'm going to tell you, we're only going to do 3 tonight. This has been a long week, and it's going to get longer yet. Yesterday was my only day off after like a 14-day stretch. So I had 1 day off. I worked today, and I'm going back in tomorrow for a 16. So, oi. So we're going to make this to make sure we're done in an hour, so that I can get a little extra shut eye because I am pooped. If you want to know that you're not 25 anymore, work a couple 16-hour shifts and work long stretches. You learn really quick. By the time I got home this afternoon, that hour-long drive, I think my whole body stiffened up. I could barely get out of the car, let alone up these stairs to put this together. But I was excited because I want to do this Reach for the Stars. This is a phenomenal suite of product. The paper alone, and I forgot to bring over that paper. Let me grab it very quickly. The Designer Series paper in this suite is just breathtaking. The colors are rich. The detail that they put into this is, I just can't even. Let me just pull this out really quickly. But look at these patterns. The galaxy looks here. And then we have some more sedate watercolor type. But I love the colors, the richness, and the absolute impeccable detail that the artist put into creating this paper. Look at this. Absolutely love it. Okay, so now I'm going to put this away. And then to go, as part of the suite, there is also this holographic paper. And I did use a little bit of this in our projects tonight. And there's just the plain, look at this. I don't know if I can capture the, oh, there it goes. Love, 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 love. And then there's this one. Have you ever seen such cool paper? No, I don't see an arrow. Oh. I'm making a mess here. Just knocked everything to the floor. Oh my gosh. I just knocked everything. flying. Okay. Well, and then I went and ran over the. Oh my gosh, I can't. We're just gonna roll with it, folks. This is real life. I just rolled over one of my card bases. So there you go. You can see real life. It's all just real life. Okay. We're going to keep rolling. So here are the cards we're going to make tonight. We have this one here. This one says reach for the stars in our little galaxy. And then, of course, we have your stellar. And then we have if I had a star for every time you brightened my day, I'd have an entire galaxy. Oh, Barb, we're all challenged with technology, so no worries. It is all good. So let's start with this here card. We're going to start with that one. And that one, oops, this goes over here. Okay, so we have a basic black card base, and that measures, oh my, I just heard like weird sounds. Interesting. Anyway. All right, so we're going to, this is 11 by 4 1/4, scored at 5 1/2. We're going to fold down that score line. I have Tahitian Tide. This measures 5 1/4 by 4. And I have a piece of that gorgeous Galaxy paper. This measures 5 by 3 3/4. And then I have just a piece of that iridescent paper that we're going to do some die cutting for our planet rings. So we're just going to go ahead and layer our pieces together here. So just going to go ahead. There's that. And this is going to go to our card base. Yeah, crazy hours these last few weeks. Nursing, I don't know what happened to all the nurses, but I know COVID seems to have scared them all away. And there's only a few of us brave souls that stuck it out, I guess. Or maybe we're crazy. Haven't figured that one out yet. Okay, now there are some matching dies that go with this amazing set. And we have the little spaceman, the rocket ship. These here emboss like little atmospheric bubbles, I guess you would say. This makes your flame for your rocket ship. You have some stars, but check out these layering circles. If you are like me and you miss the layering circles that we used to have, now it's not quite as large. You know, we don't have like the great big circle, but these cut the perfect circles. And this large one is going to cut out our planet here. And then we need this one. Oh, not that one. It's this one. The number 3 is going to cut out our little green planet. But love these. They're so neat. All right. So I'm just going to tack these down with a little Post-it tape. And because I cut this 6x6 in order to get these two circles, planets, I shouldn't call them circles, they're really planets. I cut the 6x6. So I'm going to take this to my big boss. Everything else I think I'll be able to cut out with the baby boss. Okay. Now we have our planets. Those back. Save this. So we have more planets that can be cut out of that. Then we're going to bring in this beautiful, shiny paper. We're going to bring in our baby boss. We need our plates. There. Paper here. And then we're going to bring in these little these are our, I should put it on the paper correctly so it actually cuts. These are going to cut out our planetary rings. So we're just going to put that on. Hey, sis. Hey, Deb, glad you could make it. Oh, sis, I did. I had lunch with Mom today because I was working that side. And I let her talk to Bruce on the phone because I had to call. She was so cute talking to him on the phone. It was awesome. Made his day too. Okay. So all these little pieces. Save that. Lots of room to cut stars and whatnot out of that. Okay. That's there. That's there. Now we can bring a little bit of glue. And I just put just a, ooh, it's coming out a lot, but that's going to be way more than we need. But it's okay. We're just going to slip our planet right there. And then, well, let's just do. Hold that down for just a minute. Then we're going to take our green planet and we want our reach for the stars. And I have my Memento Black ink pad here. I'm going to go ahead and ink that up. And I'm going to go a little bit towards the top. And there's our reach for the stars. And again, just kind of want that to be below the sentiment. And a couple dimensionals. And that will go right there. And that really finishes that card. It was that quick and easy. She is doing really good, Cher. I really have to say she was really good. So anyways, I kept this one really simple. I felt that the glitz from the shiny paper here was more than enough. We didn't have to add any more embellishment, so I kept it really simple. So there's card number 1. So we'll set those up here. Card number 2. This here is my little spaceman who's your stellar. So we're going to make that one next. And this is the one I just ran over with my chair. I have a Knight of Navy card base. Again, 11 by 4 1/4, scored at 5 1/2. We're going to pretend that isn't mushed on the back. We'll put it to the back. Let's see if I can't flatten that out a little. Leave it to me to run it over. Then I have a piece of the Designer Series paper. This measures 5 1/4 by 4. And I have a large stitched circle from the Stylish Shapes dies. I used the largest to die cut a piece of the Tahitian Tide. So we're going to start by adhering this layer. And how I came up with this particular layout is I did use a card sketch that I had found online on Pinterest, actually. And I thought it would look kind of cute. So then we're just going to take this circle. There we go. And we're just going to hang it off the edge slightly. It looks pretty good right there. And then we're going to take our snips and we're just going to trim off that overhang. Just like that. Now I have a scrap of basic white, and that's where we're going to stamp our guy. And I'm using basic gray. We're just going to go ahead, stamp him here on the side. Oh, did you use this layout recently, Sue? It's a nice little layout. It's kind of highlights your focal point a little bit. We'll keep that open because we need it. So I'm going to go ahead, clean my stamp. And then I have your stellar. And I want to go ahead and turn this to the side, ink that up. We have your stellar. Okay. Next, bring back. Yes, that will fit. All right. So we're going to get our little Martian man here, astronaut. Get him all lined up. Ooh, it's not going to cooperate that well. Let's see. I'm going to get him tacked down. There we go. There. Okay. Then I used those stitched stylish shapes dies, and I used this long, thin banner to die cut our sentiment. So get that on there. Okay. Now we can bring in our baby boss. Now we're going to get our little man. We're moving right along, folks. Told you this was going to be a shorter one than normal. I was feeling the papers get pretty heavy there. Just waiting for 7 o'clock to get here. I feel better now. I think I just needed that second wind. Okay, so now we just need some dimensionals. So we're just gonna go ahead and put 1, 2, 3. I put 1 right there in his foot, and over here in his arm. And we can put 1 over on this arm. Never be stingy with dimensionals. Nobody wants a saggy man. Thanks, sis. I'm glad you like him. Okay, so now we're just going to add him to the front of our card right there in that circle. And then for your stellar, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to add just a little bit of adhesive here on this end. And then this end is going to get a dimensional. And then that's going to just kind of sneak right under there, like so. And then, did I not bring over? I don't think I did. Grab the little rhinestones. We have your take your pick tool. In there. is our You Are Stellar astronaut. Alrighty. Moving right along, we are now on to card number 3. And this one is super, super simple. Just need to throw a piece of basic white on the inside and you're ready to go. And this one is, again, keeping that designer series paper is the star of the show, because to me, that's the best part of this entire suite is this paper. Absolutely find it to be gorgeous. All right. So I have Starry Sky ink. I have my sentiment from the stamp set. I have some basic black twine, which is from the Basics or Essentials twine pack. And I brought with me here the All That dies, because I love the labels in here, and we're using this one right here for cutting out our sentiment. So we're going to start the Starry Sky card base. This one I cut at 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4.25. So we're going to fold on that score line. Then I have a piece of the designer series paper. And again, this is 5.25 by 4. We're just going to go ahead and add our adhesive. And Tucker's knocking at the door. Must be, he's tired of Daddy being outside. Oh, he let himself in. Well, come over here and lay down. Come here. Yeah, I'll get my stuff out of here. You get in there. Get up there. Come on. Come on. You can come up. Don't be a stick in the mud. Nobody's going to listen. And I mean nobody. He knocks on the door, barges right in here, and then he just sits there staring at me like, you're supposed to know what to do. He's such a turd. Okay, so I have a scrap of basic white, and that is for my sentiment. If I had a star for every time you brighten my day, I'd have an entire galaxy. And I have my Starry Sky ink pad. And we're going to ink that up. All right, you lay there then. Nobody's going to listen to you cry. There we go. At work, nobody believed that he gets all snotty when you try to leave the house in the morning, which he does. He doesn't like to be left alone. So as soon as he hears me unlock the door to leave, he comes from wherever he is. If he's in bed sleeping, or if he's out in the living room watching cartoons, he will come flying around the corner and try to bite your ankles. He's not big enough to bite anything else. But nobody believed he would do that because, oh, he's so cute and he's so sweet. So I recorded him trying to bite my leg. So nobody knows what a little turd he really is. Oh. Mama's let your secret out. Everybody thinks he's so cute. Took him to the vet yesterday to get his shots. And oh my God, he's so cute. Mm-hmm. He's so cute. He's a meanie. He is like a child. I always say he identifies as a boy, and I really should be allowed to have a tax ID number or a social security number so I can claim him on my taxes. Just saying. Because he has no clue that he's a dog. None. I tried telling him, but he don't want to listen and he won't hear it. He's the boy. He is the boy. Spoiled boy. He don't like to hear that either. Okay, so now we have our sentiment. So now I'm going to take some of this black twine. I'm going to wrap it around my fingers a few times here. And then I'm just going to snip. And then I just squeeze it here in the center. And then what I do is I just add a whole bunch of adhesive and stick it down. And then once it's down, I can kind of play with it a little and make it a little bit messy. There we go. And then, of course, we have our dimensionals. Move those backings. Add that to the front of our card. Oop. No, there we go. Then I got that little scrap of that holographic paper. And in this, we do have these cute little stars. So we're going to get these little stars and the baby boss. Run them through. You heard the lawnmower quit, so he's on the move to go find Papa. He's supposed to be my dog, but he cannot stand it if my husband is outside without him. Can't stand it. He goes completely. So now we have our 3 little stars here. He goes completely insane because he thinks he should be out there too. All right, my glue here is misbehaving, so this ought to be interesting. We're going to take a little bit. I'm going to just put, little tiny bit. Let's see if I can shake this up. And then we're going to put another. Oh, it's awful watery. Of course, it's been really warm up here, so that's probably the problem. All right. Then I'm going to use my Take Your Pick tool. Put these down. Okay, there is card number 3. And like I said, there is a 4th card, but I haven't decided if I'm going to come live and do that with you later in the week or if I'll do like a short video to just post. But you will see a 4th card using this set. That one's kind of cool. There's a little more to it than these quick ones here. So, real quick recap. We have our first card, which was our Reach for the Stars using our planets. Card number 2, which was our astronaut, who is your stellar. And then, of course, this one that we just used a sentiment, a few of the holographic stars, and went there with it. Oh, Lori, you're so welcome. I'm glad you enjoyed them. Like I said, this is probably outside of anything that I would typically choose, but I fell in love with the paper. And then the fact that there was the sentiment, you're stellar. I've been kind of recruited for work to do. We have the Employee of the Month award, I guess you could say it, and they've asked me to make the cards for that. Well, my boss John, he's often heard saying, "Oh, that's a stellar employee." So you're stellar. When I saw that, I was like, "Oh, John, this is something he would say." So it'd be perfect for him to present somebody, the Employee of the Month, with something saying you're stellar, because we don't have any stamps to say Employee of the Month. Oh, Barb, you're so welcome. Thanks, Deb. I'm definitely going to get some sleep tonight for sure. Oh, it's not a problem. I'm glad you were able to catch us in between. It's good to see you popping in. I definitely will. Definitely will. Because tomorrow's going to be another long day. But it's okay. I'll survive. I'm definitely not working next weekend. Next weekend, I'm going to say no. I have to have 2 days off. I got to recover. It's only one day off, and working long stretches are aging me faster. So, all right, guys, have a fabulous rest of your evening and an even better week ahead. And I will see you next week with something good. And hopefully, maybe even later, like I said, later this week, I do have another card for you using this set. Just haven't figured out what I'm going to do. If it's going to be another quick live to do one card, or if I'll just do like a quick video and throw up on screen. All right, guys, have a great night. Bye for now.